fans, welcome to a bunch of other rock fans. We are MPJ, we are the crew, and welcome to Dom, to Lauren, to Trish, and to William, and the absent Simon. What's the show all about? We review all the latest rock albums, rate them out of 5, see if they get into our Hall of Fame, and even maybe qualify for Album of the Year. And we're starting from afresh, and it's been a blinding start to the year, with the likes of Linkin Park, Brothers of Metal, and Tungsten all getting to Hall of Fame. Will Dawn of Destiny follow suit? And their album is 9 in Roman numerals, 1x. Okie dokie then. Dom, let's start with you. Now, just to afraid, we actually, one of the founders of the band we interviewed, Trish, what was the name? Tell me the name, because you're better with names than I am.
It was Jens Faber from Legions of the Night.
Legions of the Night, which I was the only one that absolutely feckin' adored that album. Anyway, his other band is Dawn of Destiny, which has been... they've been around for some time. If you want to know more, read out the bio. So they've been around a long time. Somebody else who's been around a long time is Dom. So Dom, what did you think of Dawn of Destiny and 9?
German. Well, it's German kind of goth power metal, isn't it? We're definitely going in a goth direction here, with a little bit of death metal, kind of candy floss on the top, I would say. And if that's your jam, if you like your music with that kind of goth feel to it, you're going to absolutely love this album. It's got heavy riffing. It's got all the atmosphere that you'd expect from that type of music. It's got some serious grind in there from time to time that I love, and so I really enjoyed this album. It's got still some way to go, but I love Mortem Vidi. I think that lifted the album quite a lot from being more than mediocre, if you like. They've been going for about 20 years, I think, this output that they've been doing. And I kind of think it shows a little bit. There's a little bit of tiredness to what they were doing. And for me, the vocals, they were just a little bit too pretty, a little bit too nice for the style of music. It kind of jarred a little bit with me. Where Brothers of Metal get that really well, do that thing really well, I think this was just a little bit too nice. So, yeah, I thought it was a good listen, and I enjoy that style of music, so I gave it plenty of praise.
Talk about pretty and nice. Lauren?
Oh, you know exactly what to say to me.
I can be nice.
Oh, but can I be about this album? That is the question. So we have had like a power metal-y sort of month going on this month. And this sort of fell in the middle of the pack of everything for me. It's sort of like in the mesh. It was good, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed parts of it. There was some interesting variety. Ultimately, out of all this style of music that I listen to, it's not going to be my immediate, that's the band I think of, that's what I need to listen to. But yeah, I enjoyed some of the changes of pace. I enjoyed the vocals. I agree with Dom, though, they could be a bit messier and a bit grittier in places. But yes, aside from that, it's not terrible. It's not top tier for me, but it's not terrible.
Well, talk about somebody who is top tier, and that is Trish.
Oh, thank you for that intro.
Well, I can be nice. I'm in a nice mood today. 2025. You know. That good.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm already a fan of Dawn of Destiny after we interviewed Jens Faber from Legions of the Night when we reviewed their album, Darkness. He's the bass player in Dawn of Destiny, and he suggested I listen to Dawn of Destiny as their music might be more palatable to my listening ears. He wasn't wrong. They gained a new fan in me, so I was eagerly anticipating this release. My anticipation was not in vain, as this album has a diversity of power metal mixed with dark, heavier metal. The male and female lead vocals are a good mix, working well together with higher pitches and deeper to the point of verging on growlo in a subtle way, not to take from the music or what is being sung. The track A Child's Hand showcases just this. The track Wings is a goosebump moment for me on the album, sublime as is her voice. For me, Dawn of Destiny are a heavier version of Visions of Atlantis and deserve just as much as success as their softer counterpart. Dawn of Destiny are destined for bigger things, not just the dawn, but the whole glorious day of every day. Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Beautifully, very poetic, very, very good. Now, somebody who's certainly not poetic with his gruff voice, almost growlo today. William, what did you think of Dawn of Destiny and their power metal offering?
As my dear friend Sam would say, I am perfectly whelmed by this album. Not overwhelmed by it, not underwhelmed. I'm simply whelmed. It's fine. There was for me really nothing special. Some of the male vocals graced on me a bit too much, and I found it quite hard to listen to at times. And there wasn't really. We've listened to a lot of power metal this month, haven't we? So, there's always going to be, when you listen to that much, one that just gets left behind, and for me that's this one. It's fine. Not amazing, not bad. It's very, very solid. In the middle.
Yeah, I think I think it suffered from the fact that it did come off the back of the playlist of Brothers of Metal and then Tungsten for me as well, and I agree that the harsh male vocals, which almost fell into growlo, was a bit too much for me as well. But I loved the rest of the album. Absolutely, the Crown of Creation was my favourite track of that album, and it was really good. And I loved the musicality, and I loved that darker melodic side of albums, and I think that was a saving grace for me. I loved the fact that it did dip into that and then come out again. It was a bit lighter, so there's a lot of light and shade, and I like diversity. I don't like particularly power metal albums that literally are just kind of one kind of pitch and that's it. This varied it, which really was a saving grace for me, because I love that. I love that diversity in album. I love that, musically takes you on a journey in terms of light and shade, and this had bags of light and shade in that as well. But for me, it wasn't as good as Tungsten. It wasn't as good as Brothers of Metal, but it was for me a very good album, and I really did enjoy it as well. So anyway, will it reach our Hall of Fame? Well, check it out then. Let's find out whether it did or not. Dom, let's start with you then.
It's a bit above average. 3.
3. He's got a lot of 3s this month, hasn't he? Well, that was the second one. Lauren.
Same from me. It's a 3.
Yeah, you and Dom locked at the 3 hip this month or something then, by the look of it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Trish. It's a 5 from Trish. It's a 5 from Trish.
I got you.
And William.
Take Trish's score, you half it, and it's a perfectly average 2.5.
And funny enough, Simon agreed with you. He also gave it a 2.5. Where I should lift it up a little bit more and finish on a positive note, I give this a 4. So congratulations to them. Scored. So we're going to drop. Who's as he's absent, we'll drop Simon's 2.5. Simon, your 2.5 is out the window, and it's Will's 2.5. It's gone. It's gone. It's forgotten. It never happened. So it's just the one 2.5. Which give it a score of 17.5, a 3.5. So pretty solid damn score there. Well done, Dawn of Destiny. Congratulations. Great. Some of us thought better than others, but solid effort. Really good album. Really good album. Thank you very much for listening. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Leave your comments and maybe subscribe. Call us crazy. Let's start 2025 in good fashion. Do you agree? Do you don't agree? Leave a comment. Thank you very much. Keep on rocking. Keep safe, and see you out there. Bye for now, everybody.
Bye.